I'm going to be doing another process video today, this time on my week 2 of my 2015 album. I'm just going to show you quickly that I've picked out my cards. I struggled a little bit with which colours to go with because in the pictures my son had a cake smash and it was predominantly a lot of blue, but I didn't want to do the blue too much. So I've gone with some different kind of colours and I chose to sort of pick out some blues, yellows and pinks. So that's the idea. I don't know how to go. So I've picked out a few embellishments just from my stash. I'm going to be trying to use another gelato, and I've picked out some mist. So I've gone with the Heidi Swap Tinsel, Dilutions, Lemon Zest and a Lindy Stamp Gang, and I think this is the Starburst. Oh no, Wake Me Up Before You Go Gold. So yeah, I'm going to try and use these supplies. I've picked out a few other things, and I'm going to try and use some gel medium. So I hope you enjoy watching, and I will show you some stills at the end of this video. Thanks! Hi guys! Now I'm going to show you how I've gone about creating this week's spread. So first of all, I'm using one of the Heidi Swap Colour Magic cards and the Lemon Zest Dilutions spray. And this is quite a very vibrant colour, but I love it, and it's such, it gave this spread a real pop. So I've just sprayed it and letting it dry to the side there because it doesn't take too long to dry the I can't remember, is it Diane Reevely or something? I don't know who makes these. I can't remember her name. So yeah, she did say that she liked mists that dry really quickly. That's why they're designed this way, I think. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm doing my journaling, and I've just chosen, I think it's a Dear Lizzie card, and it's already got the journaling lines on there, which makes it super easy. So I've just filled that out and putting a bit of washi tape and an embellishment on there. I've also used my Dear Lizzie, or maybe it's Amy Tangerine, I think it's actually Amy Tangerine, phrase roller, and I've just added some stamps to the bottom of that card. And some trusty Kayla gemstones. Right, so I just rolled a bit of paper towel over the top of that card that was just picked up any excess moisture that was on top. And now I'm going through the notes and things 6x6 pad and finding a pattern that would work well to put behind that card. You could use this as a see-through card in a pocket, but I didn't want to do that, so I backed it instead with this craft diagonal stripe, which looks really cool behind there. And I'm just sticking this, oh actually sorry, I'm putting some more mist on top, which I think is the gold, I can't remember, it's Wake Me Up Before I Go Gold by Lindy Stamp Gang. And I did, as you may have seen, that drop some and it came out quite fast, but that's alright, I didn't get it over the photos, so that's okay. These, you can't see it very well in the photo, but they're actually, it's very sparkly, so it did look really cool. Now, what I'm doing here is I put some yellow gelato down and I just crayoned it on pretty heavy and then added some gel medium. And I'm mixing it up so that the gelato colour goes through the gel medium. And I'm going to use one of my Heidi Swap stencils, which came from Spotlight, with a stamp and a stencil. And I'm going to use it to create a little bit of a textured effect on this top left card. So I'm just using some washi to secure the stencil down so it doesn't move, and I'm just placing it on top of the stencil. Pretty rough, I mean you don't have to be too even. And when you lift that off carefully, you'll get like a raised effect. But the gel medium's a little bit different from like a texture paste in the sense that it's a little bit more transparent. It still works really well, and it's sort of a different texture entirely, and I really like the way it turned out. So now I'm going around my card with a black Sharpie and just making sure I'm finishing things up and sticking everything down. So I stuck the photo down of my son in his cute Converses, and do you know what? He only wore those once or maybe even twice, and he has already grown out of them. So he has no Converses that fit anymore, so I'm absolutely devastated. He had a huge foot growth spurt, and he's only just turned 1 a couple of weeks ago, and he got fitted for a shoe the other day, and he's a size 6. So he has huge feet, but Adam has size 14 feet and I have size 12 feet. So he was destined to have big feet, no matter what. So the poor boy had no hope. Now I'm just adding a title here, which is just simply Converse, and they're Amy Tangerine figures. I love the photo on the right hand side, which is actually Adam's feet and Elijah's feet, because they were both wearing Converse that day, or Converse high tops, and just looked so cute. They were matching, well, sort of, but Adam wanted me to take a photo, so I did. I'm just adding a few little clusters of embellishment, and I added a little label sticker, which I'm adding my journaling on. I mean, there's not usually a lot to say, just a little bit about the photo, so I find the label stickers really handy for doing that, or little tiny journaling spots even. Simple Stories makes some really good ones. Now, I'm using these mistable clouds from Studio Calico, and they come with little raindrops. Now, these are really old, and I'm using the Tinsel Hardy Soft Colour Shine Mist. These are perfect for this photo, and the reason I misted them in a grey silvery colour is because we had a big storm one day, and the clouds were so dark and grey, and so I thought it was a cool way to document that there was a storm that day. So I misted them grey, and I did have a hard time getting them off that paper that I misted them on, but it's all good. I got them on there, and yeah, I think this is the layout that I went to use these Freckled Fawn stickers on. Now, I ended up peeling them off and chucking them out because they were stickers that didn't do well after they're peeled off, but they just don't look very good on a dark background or on a photo. You need to put them on like white or a very light background, so I ended up pulling them off. So there's a hint: if you do have vellum stickers, they really don't look good unless you put them on a light background, obviously, because they are transparent, and it just looked funny, so I ended up pulling them off. I think I may have actually spilt some mist on that photo with the TV in it, so I just stuck an embellishment over the top and put a word sticker, and you would never have known, honestly. So that worked really well to cover up my little mistake. So I'm just adding more embellishments, little bits and bobs, which I pulled from all corners of my stash, and I'm really loving my commitment to Project Life. Even though this is only week 2, I'm actually recording the voiceover when we're up to week 8, and I'm proud to say I'm still plodding along and getting up to date, and I'm finding it really a good way to use lots of little bits from my stash that I wouldn't normally get out. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. This picture of me and my son was taken just before he went for his Cake Smash photo shoot, and I just thought he looked so grown up in this photo, so I really wanted to put it in this week. And I didn't want to cover up too much of that texture on the background that I created using the gel medium, so I'm trying not to embellish over the top of it too much. Now, this is when I realised that the vellum stickers just did not look any good and were not going to work, so I pulled them off and put them to the side and decided to work on my title card, which looked really plain until I decided to tuck some things in here and there and add some pink, because when can you go wrong with pink, seriously? These chalkboard label stickers are so trusty and handy. I have been using them on pretty much all my spreads, and the white Signo pen works so well on them, so I documented a little bit about the storm that came through that day. Now, what I'm doing here is going through my planner, and I had to find the dates for the week, which I added onto my title card, so I put the start and the finish date on there, and now I'm adding some of these beautiful Studio Calico word stickers. which I'm stamping first on a bit of scratch paper because I have done it once before where I have stamped the absolute wrong date and haven't checked. Now I'm working on the right side of my spread, and what I did here was on the bottom right card, which is the wood grain, I've used some of the leftover gel medium, which I mixed with the gelato, and because I had heaps left over I didn't really want to waste it, so I put some on that card as well. And this layout is predominantly pictures of my son's cake smash, but that's alright because they were the cutest photos. I'm using this journal card by Dear Lizzie just to do my journaling for the week. There was a lot to write about, so I really liked that this card had a lot of space to write. And I'm just once again going around the edges of my cards, and this gorgeous balloon card I think is also from Dear Lizzie. I think I'm on a bit of a Dear Lizzie binge at the moment. Yeah, so it had a little balloon which I thought was really cute because this wasn't his birthday week, but it was birthday themed photos, I suppose. So that was really cute. Now I'm writing directly on the photo with my Sharpie pen, and that may freak some people out, but it works really well and it doesn't smudge. So I just thought that was a good space to write some extra journaling. Using one of my trusty label stickers and adding a bit more. As you can tell, this page has a lot of journaling on it. I really like to journal, and I don't know, I feel better when I do it like I've just achieved something more of documenting that week per se. I put this notes and things sticker down from the standouts, and I think I ended up taking it off because it didn't really suit the page. I was trying to use them up because I've had them for yonks, and they're just something that I didn't really get out to use anytime, so I thought I would, and I think I ended up taking it off anyway. I'm misting a Hardy Swap Colour Magic die cut and adding some mist drops to some of the cards to match the other side, and they were in the golden colour that I used on the other side. However, the die cut was using the Lemon Zest Illusions spray, which I think I used on the card on the other side as well. So yeah, it helps it tie in with the opposite side. Now I've just used a paper clip, which is I think a Freckled Fawn one, and a Dear Lizzie die cut for that top right card, in using my trusty Tim Holtz tiny attacher to staple things down. This picture was of my son playing in his little car that he got for Christmas. He's absolutely obsessed. I think he's totally into cars because anything car related. He got a like a car thing for his birthday as well, a truck, and he's in it as soon as he wakes up. I'm putting a mixture of sequins, wood veneer, and some rhinestones on that balloon card. It looks a bit like confetti when you look at it in person, although you can't tell very well from the video. And now I'm just adding some little embellishments to the bottom left corner of that card. One of them was a cut from my Silhouette Cameo, so it's good to be able to use those as well. Which my Silhouette Cameo hasn't been used because I've lost the cords to it, and I ordered one, it wasn't the right cord, so I need to go through the boxes and find it. It's got to be in the room somewhere, so I will challenge myself to find that cord because I love using my Cameo. So as you can tell, I did end up moving that notes and things sticker, and I honestly can't remember where the camera is from. I think it might be from the Amy Tangerine pack, and I've added a gold glitter leaf from the Mackie Holmes open book collection. I just underlined my journaling just to make it stand out a little bit more, and yeah. Okay guys, so here's the finished spread for week 2. I had quite a few mishaps, which you would have seen in the video with the gel medium. That got extremely messy and I got it everywhere, but that's alright. And I also got, when I was misting, I managed to get some mist on a photo, but I have covered that up, so that's fine. And hey, it's all about making mistakes and finding ways to fix them. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I'm loving that I'm using mixed media into the my Project Life album. So I've used the gel medium with a stencil and gelatos, and I've used the the Dilutions mist on another colour shine card. So it's a lot of fun just to be able to use those products in here. And I had these mistable Studio Calico chipboard stickers, and it worked perfectly with this photo because we had a storm coming. So I've just misted that with the Heidi Swap Tinsel coloured colour shine, so that worked really well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back soon with a process video for week 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.